Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the sport of kings. Coming up, ex-Jamaica champion jockey Omar Walker lands a stakes triple at Caymanas Park. A very exciting finish to the first leg of the Guyana Triple Crown Series in Barbados. And we preview the weekend's rich Barbados Sandy Lane Gold Cup, where champion trainer Victor Cheeseman has 3 solid entries in the US $112,000 event. Let's head first to Jamaica.
Saturday's co-feature Sir Howard Stakes was first up on the card. Race 3 with a 5-horse Father Patrick under top jockey Omar Walker as the favourite for the 6 furlong sprint. A Guinness trial for colts and geldings. Number 1, the 2-to-1 second favourite Universal Boss, owned by Barbadian Ilas Halut and champion owner Stefan Narayan Singh of TNT. Number 4, Custer, a 3-to-1 bet. 5, Father Patrick, the 3-to-5 top choice. And 7, Duke, the 9-to-2 bet, completing the quartet of best supported in the betting. Here's Bran Rickman's race call.
Costa now ekes out a narrow lead. It's held over Father Patrick. Universal Boss is racing down against the rail. Tuna Ciliata in between horses. Duke hidden from view at the moment as the leaders arrive at the half-mile. A break back to Baltusrol and Dr. Gray out of it completely as they run the turn for home. Costa on the rail, a very narrow leader. Father Patrick pressing just ahead separates them as they now arrive at the 3. Tuna Ciliata asked to bubble to the boil along with Duke. These 4 in a tight bunch as they slip past the 5/16. A break back to Universal Boss and Baltusrol. Forget Dr. Gray as the leaders come into the lane, and Father Patrick has now accelerated, and momentum takes Father Patrick to the front inside the final 3/16. Tuna Ciliata asked to close the gap, but at the moment can't as Father Patrick leads them past the furlong pole. Tuna Ciliata chasing in second. Duke is further back in third. Custer has had enough against the rail, but up front it is Father Patrick and Omar Walker by almost 2 lengths. Tuna Ciliata trying hard, but still Father Patrick.
A persistent but unsuccessful challenge from Tuna Ciliata in deep stretch. A few left-hand cracks of the whip from 6-time champion jockey Omar Walker keeps Father Patrick in control to the finish. 3/4 of a length of victory margin as the 3-to-5 favourite makes it 2 wins from 2 career starts for trainer Ian Prasad, clocking 1 minute 12 seconds even for 6 furlongs. The 9-to-1 bet Tuna Ciliata second. The Guinness Trial Hotline Stakes for fillies had 7 starters. We picked them up leaving the backstretch with Walker and the 9-to-5 bet Lady Blue in front.
They're in the bend for home. Lady Blue pressed a bit by Enidina. A neck separates them. Special counsel a length and a half away. Racing back and forth, that's Princess Lauren as they've left the 3 and run toward the 5/16. Princess Annie races up next with Casual Drink, and Simi now is firmly planted at the back as they've turned for home, and it's a Lady Blue in the white cap, the rider having a look over his shoulder. Enidina now begins to fade. Princess Lauren has more to do at this stage as they run toward the furlong pole. Can they catch this Lady Blue and Omar Walker? They're in the last furlong in the Hotline Stakes, and it is a Lady Blue. She seems to have stamped her authority on the field inside the final 16th. It's all a Lady Blue. Casual Drink trying to come on the outside, but Lady Blue wins by 6 or more.
A lot easier this win for Walker than the Father Patrick victory earlier. The speedy Lady Blue and 9-to-5 bet scores by 7 lengths over the 6-to-5 favourite Princess Lauren for champion trainer Wayne DaCosta, stopping the clock at 1 minute 13.60 seconds for 6 furlongs. A third trophy race on Saturday's card was the LINDY DELAPENHA Memorial Trophy, run in honour of one of the first black stars of English football and former TV sports broadcaster. The field included last year's Derby winner Drone Strike and Governor's Cup winner Drummer Boy.
They make their way flashing past the 7/16th, and the Drummer Boy has the lead from Uncle Vinny and 5-star. These 2 rubbing shoulders as they leave the 3. Lisa's Pepsi is 3 lengths in behind them. Hey Champ has made mild progress. Drone Strike is next, and Subby forget that one completely as a Drummer Boy brings them into the lane in the Lloyd Lindbergh Lindy DeLaPenna Memorial Trophy. 1/4 of a mile to run, and Drummer Boy they have to catch. Here is Lisa's Pepsi now launching an attack. 5-star beaten with a stick but going nowhere on the rail. Narrowly overtaken by Uncle Vinny. Hey Champ has to run on. Drummer Boy now put to the left-hand stick. Lisa's Pepsi, a real threat on the outside. Drummer Boy drifting just off a true line but holds the lead by over a length from Lisa's Pepsi, and Drummer Boy will win the Lloyd Lindbergh Lindy DeLaPenna Memorial Trophy.
Since his Governor's Cup win in May last year, no wins in 11 starts for Drummer Boy until a 2 1/4 length victory on February 13. And the Carlton Watson Colt now makes it back-to-back wins for trainer Wayne DaCosta. posting 1:40 seconds even for this 1 mile trip.
To Guyana we go now. The Rising Sun Turf Club, West Coast Berbice for the first leg of the Guyana Triple Crown Series.
8 runners in this field with a Guyana $2 million purse. That's approximately US $10,000. A very competitive run. The 6-to-1 bet Stormbird with Colin Ross riding showed good speed to lead from the off. But as they were coming off the final turn, the 5-year-old Don't Overlook, just arriving in Guyana 3 weeks ago as a US import, challenges on the outside. While on the inside, Lucky Star scoots through quickly for a promising rail run. The all too familiar sight of excited fans encroaching on the track as the trio charged toward the finish. On the outside though, under vigorous right-hand whipping from 2016 TNT champion jockey Ronald Tiger Alley, it's Don't Overlook surging to the front and would get the win by a length as the 3-to-1 bet, coming off 2 starts in January at Florida's Gulfstream Park, to win here, chased by the 4-to-1 shot Lucky Star with longtime leader Stormbird third. For owner-trainer Nasruddin Mohammed Jr., Don't Overlook clocked 1 minute 29 seconds even for the 7 furlong trip.
Time now for a look ahead to Saturday's Rich Sandilands Barbados Gold Cup, a 10-horse field in the 9 furlong run, and a strong hand held here by champion trainer Victor Cheeseman, eyeing his first Gold Cup success.
His most respected entry, the brilliant Northern Star, has cleaned up all his rivals in an awesome 10-race winning streak spanning over 2 years. This 6-year-old hasn't lost a race since January 2017, kicking away all his challengers. And he looked fluent in his last tune-up race, scoring by over 2 lengths in the early February Palm Beach Condominium Sprint. Northern Star is joined by younger stablemates Brave Star and Gandalf, giving 5-time champion trainer Cheeseman real belief he will finally land his first Gold Cup prize.
Three of them have a very good shot at the World Cup. We think this year is my year.
Here's the field. In post position 1, Celestial Storm, last year's Spa Sprint winner. Number 2, back-to-back Tanglewood Stakes winner, the island's highest-rated racer and reigning Horse of the Year Northern Star, under jockey Antonia Whitehall. 3, Liz Dean's Debonair David. 4, coming from Florida with Barbadian star trainer Safi Joseph Jr., multiple US winner Night Prowler with Jalon Samuel in the saddle. Jalon eyeing a record-equaling 4th consecutive Gold Cup win. Number 5, Infrared, 3rd in the Gold Cup last year. Number 6, Cheeseman's Midsummer Classic winner of last year, Brave Star. 7, the US-bred Antigua and Barbuda entry, Burndines, whose log includes a 2015 victory at Belmont Park in New York. 8, Bodie Tap, also a winner in the USA, has celebrated Britain-based South African jockey Sean Levy aboard. Number 9 is Refire. And number 10, 2018 Double Classic winner, the Derby and the Guinness champion, Ricky Walcott's mount, Gandalf, completing Cheeseman's 3-pronged Creole attack to stop the foreign entries.
Some of the 3 best horses right now in Barbados, so them representing Barbados, and it's very good to see that Creoles come from the bottom and come right up and representing Barbados and have a very good shot. I think they really have to run to beat the 3 of those horses.
We've been at the track, covering top stories and exciting races in the Sport of Kings. Check us out again next week.